Dirk Wilutzky and Matthilde Bonnefoy, you are two producers on Citizenfour, a new documentary. Can you talk about how you came to be involved in that project?
That was actually you who got.
Yeah, Laura reached out to me 2 years ago when she was already filming for her film about surveillance, long before Snowden contacted her. And she reached out to me as an editor because I live in Berlin and she needed to work in Berlin for security reasons. So that's how we got in touch. She knew my work, and that was it. But it was a wonderful encounter for both of us, I think. And then
I happened to be married with Matthilde, and I happened to be a producer. And once Snowden arrived on the scene, Laura asked me to help her produce, because normally she does the producing herself. And then she had a handful to do, and so she asked me. And since then, we have a hell of a time.
And why do you feel that the story of Edward Snowden needs to be told in documentary form?
You mean as opposed to fiction?
In general, why does it need to be told at all?
Well, it's clear that it was an extraordinary news event of last year, whatever one thinks of Edward Snowden. I mean, it has had a lot of repercussions also internationally, so already that is enough to make it a worthy subject. But I also think whistleblowers in general, and this one in particular, who has done such a daring act, and had so much willingness to sacrifice his own life for what he thinks is the good of others, is also almost the only reason why one should make a film about him.
I mean, it's basically very simple. We live in very difficult times. Times are getting more and more difficult in the future, and we just need citizens who are really speaking out and fighting to protect our democracy. Because we have a lot of problems in the future, and we need people with courage who are real Democrats and citizens, and that's why it's so important. And if it's a documentary, that's much better, because in fiction you can tell everything, but if it's documentary, then it's see that these people exist in real life, and everybody should think about it if he or she should not come forward as well, doing things.
Do you feel that you're taking a great risk by producing this film?
No, we are in Germany, and in Germany we are well protected. I don't know how it would have been to produce it here in the US. Slightly more dangerous or difficult, yes. But nevertheless, I think as well here there's strong protection from constitutions, and as documentary filmmaker producers, I think you should not fear anything. Then we would be really in a very bad situation if it would be like that.
And what have your impressions of the New York Film Festival been so far?
Well, we saw some very good films here, and it's a wonderful festival. I mean, we have never been here before.
Yeah. And we've also been rushing because we've been organizing a lot for the film, so I wish we'll have a bit more time in the coming days.
Matthilde and Dirk, thank you both so much, and congratulations.